Alright, what's up y'all? Trusty Bailey here telling everybody to go subscribe to Triggamantellemtv. That's Triggamantellemtv. Let's go.
Without thought, you can't accomplish anything or become anyone in life. Keep a clear mind, keep your eyes open, pay attention to everything, everyone, including us. Never make us wanna know why. Excuses are tools used by incompetence, and I do mean incompetent individuals to build monuments of nothing. Therefore, you are nothing. Dirtbag nothing. Who cheese nothing.
I want the money, yeah, I want the fame, but y'all don't want to work hard for this shit though.
You can tell these niggas wasn't no good hustlers in the streets, man. They done brought that old crazy ass shit to the YouTube, man, for real.
Haters in the bushes, what we call them. Join the member gang, super chat. Hit that IG before you hit the
Why is everybody trying to be a motherfucker?
With the riches coming, get your dollar sign. Check out Trigger, Timbo, Black, and King
I cannot stress enough how much I don't give a fuck about what the next person is doing.
But like I keep telling y'all, man, being a real nigga is a way of life, man. When you a real nigga, you just be real because you know it's real.
You'll never meet another nigga like me, our mama. They say they can kill me with hurry up. Cause my son and my nephew gonna murder some. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and set that alert. Don't be a hater your whole life, not your whole life, man. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. This is Triggamantellemtv. Yeah, that's right, the GMT podcast show. Grown man talking, where you entitled to your own opinion. We can always disagree to agree and agree to disagree. Just as long as you do it respectful, you are more than welcome to my panel. You are more than welcome to my chat, man. How this show goes, man. We talk about trending topics or whatever it may be we talk about. And everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Nobody's wrong. Nobody is right, man. Dust your feet off. Ring the doorbell. For you who don't know what the doorbell is, it's the thumbs up, the like button. Hit that like button coming in. Like, share, and subscribe, man. If y'all want to throw some extra love, my Cash App is pinned. Join my member game, $4.99 a month, man. I'm a broke nigga, y'all. Super chat, support my Cash App, man. Don't be a hater your whole goddamn me life. Salute to my moms out there, man. Salute to the gang. Salute, most importantly, all to the member gang who made me a bill a month, man. And salute to the chat, man, the guests, and the looking, you know what, in the bush. How are y'all doing to goddamn me night? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, man? I see we got people coming in on time, man. What's going on around here? Let me go through my shout-out list before we start this show, man. Salute to you, Jordan King, man. Goddamn me, Daniel, man. Sabrina D in the bit, man. Lattimore, goddamn me. Glock Gaming's Carver for shit show, man. Salute to the gang out there for shit show, man. Oh, y'all ready to start the show? I don't want to hold y'all up tonight, man, because Diddy has got a lot of things going on, y'all. Diddy got a lot of things going on, you hear me? It's all kind of this and that and drugs and hoes and underage and forcible. I just don't know what to say. 56 been snitching. 56 and Kanye West have been snitching on Diddy. I thought I told you that I won't stop. I thought I told you that I won't stop for a long goddamn me time, man. And that seems like the chickens that come on the roof. What the hell, Diddy? Like, but I gotta go back to, it's strange how Keefe D got locked up and all this shit just started falling all down. When it all falls down, baby, oh, when it all falls down. That's what Diddy's singing right now, goddamn. It's bad right now, man. And we're gonna go over a couple of things and some people who had to chime in on Diddy's shit, man, as it was going down, man. I'm just saying, man, Diddy got a lot of like this and that going down. Man, say, man, one thing you gotta say, man, this is what I gotta say, man. When you pray for the rain, you gotta deal with the mud. Trigger man tell y'all all the goddamn me time. This one thing. When you pray for the rain, you gotta deal with the mud, damn. It looked like Diddy had found himself in the mud part of the rain. It's tired of raining. The rain is over. It's been raining for decades, man. And now the mud is so thick, his feet are stuck. And not only is Diddy's mud stuck in the feet, he brought his sons in it, damn it. He got his sons in it too, man. Yeah. Allegedly, Diddy has his sons
in the mud with him, man. His rain that created that mud got not only his ass stuck in the mud, but the two sons stuck in the mud too. All kind of people coming out, man. And I just want to go over a lot of things because I believe a lot of things was used against him from motherfuckers just talking too goddamn much. People were talking too much. Aaron Hall. I'm just saying, man. You gotta be careful, man. So y'all ready to start this show, man? And just know if you want to get to the chat and chime in on this panel, man, the link is pinned up there right at the goddamn top, man. So hit the link, man. Make sure you mute your YouTube. If you don't understand what the hell I'm saying, push pause on your video and then hit the stream. If y'all ready to start this show, man, salute to everybody coming in the goddamn house. I see you out there pressing. Man, for shit show, good to see the family coming in, man, for shit show, and good not to see any hate coming in here, man. I see how SLK did it, man. The gang coming up in here in full effect. And y'all ready to start this show, man. Put a 5 in the chat, man, so we can start this GMT podcast show, man. Put a 5 in the chat, man. Let me drag on my. Well, I ain't starting until I see 5 drop, damn it. I'm not starting until I see 5 drop, damn it. I'm just saying, I ain't just talking about one. I'm so tired of broken love, man. Everybody ain't your friend. Y'all gonna show some kind of love. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. It's 30-something people in here, 38 people in here. It should be 38 likes, which I know it ain't because y'all hate us, man. This is the GMT report. Spin around Diddy's goddamn me trolls. Y'all did what I'm saying? DJ dropped that video.
I spin a grip on the mirror jeans and let 30K bust out the incense. You know all of my dogs on that savage shit. They be banging like they in Los Angeles. And the way I'm predicting that money coming, you might think I'm a fucking evangelist. And we don't need no labels or management. I'm living life like I'm scandalous. I might pull up on you, let the hammer hit. Missing dirty, I feel like an alchemist. I just want the cash, my nigga. I just want the cash. I just want the cash, my nigga. I just want the cash.
Well, I be goddamn, man. It seems like Cassie ain't finished with Diddy's ass, y'all. Cassie addressed the Diddy deprived conduct in new statement following federal home raid. In a statement issued by her attorney on the Good Morning America on Monday, March 26th, the Me and You real name Cassandra Ventura singer said that she is hopeful that her former partner will be brought to justice. She quoted, "We will always support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those that have violated the law," it read. "Hopefully this is the beginning of the process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his deprived conduct, man." And we all know back in November she filed a civil suit for millions of dollars claiming that bad boy Mongo subjected her to years of abuse, man. And she also quoted, "I have decided to resolve the matter of this in terms that I have some level of control." Cassie shared with public at the time, "I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support, man." Damn, Diddy. Like, Cassie, like, it just ain't a fucking enough, you know what I'm saying, that I don't got this suit up out you because, you know, we now know why Diddy hurry up and took care of that because he know that goddamn and Cassie screaming, man, there's millions and millions of other underage or abused women that I have abused and used for allegedly drug trafficking, allegedly people to fly. What's up with all these celebrities and gotta have the island with these girls for their friends and shit? The fuck, niggas ain't got no game no more. You just can't have a big ass party and invite your homeboys, and if you got game, you get you some pussy. I'm just saying, man. It gotta be a motherfucker sitting in the room waiting for you, looking like she don't want to be there and shit. Let's be clear. Again, 50 Cent say don't go to the goddamn me party. That's what he been telling y'all. Don't go to the motherfucking me parties, man. Diddy real weird. He get real crazy there. And Cassie, you know, Cassie don't have Diddy's foot on her neck for so long. I'm just saying, man, for so long that she finally has the chance to feel comfortable and say, we're speaking on mine. I'm pretty sure more shit that Cassie gonna say. I'm just trying to make this make a little sense with y'all, man. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make a little sense with y'all, okay? Drink some of my water. I've been drinking. I just got back on the motorcycle, so I'm trying to sober up while I'm talking to y'all. I'm just saying, man, it's bad. Not only did Cassie want to tune in, man, Uncle Luke himself, man. Let's put Uncle Luke up here, man. Uncle Luke himself, man, had a theory, man. He had a theory, man. Let's check out what Uncle Luke's theory. Uncle Luke details theory behind Diddy's legal trouble, question lack of support, man. Doing an Instagram live stream. Let me see. Let's just share this live stream. Y'all know how I am, man. Y'all know how I am. Let me share the live stream. Hold on one second. Let's see what Uncle Luke got to say, man. Because some niggas, I keep my words to the video over. I keep my words to it. Let me take this picture down, man.
Cleaning out the garage. Cleaning out the garage. Cleaning out the garage. Cleaning out the garage. There's a lot of y'all in here. How's everybody doing? Yeah, poor Diddy. Jesus Christ. My God. I'm sorry, sad to hear about our man Diddy. I'm wondering where all Diddy friends at. All the people who made money off of Diddy.
What the fuck you talking about where they at? Shit hiding, trying to stay out of the way.
His friends. All the people who sat there, ate off the man. Nobody is
he ate off of.
Coming to his aid. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? You're a big fan of my music. Thank you. I'm in the garage, actually, just cleaning shit up. I mean, y'all tell me how y'all feel about the Diddy situation. I don't like people piling on. You know, the man going through something. Everybody had their day in court. You know, he's going through some deep shit. And for people to be out there piling on the man, that's fucked up. You know, I don't wish that shit on nobody. It's obvious that he has some situations happening. And people are out there and you got to deal with it. But I'm curious to ask y'all something, right? When the last time y'all seen any federal organization raid a motherfucking house in the daytime? In the broad daylight. They normally come, when the feds come, they be like 4 o'clock in the morning when you sleep and shit. And then, don't they raid your house and they have a search warrant and they have something, they want to lock you up? That's kind of interesting to me. You know, all the guns and the tanks and shit for some cell phones. I know I'm from the hood, and I know, boy, back in the days you were doing some wild shit. Then you had to worry about them people coming at night, at early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? They come while your ass sleep, and then they come and get you, cause they want to have a conversation with you. Even in the movies. Even in the fucking movies, they raid at night. Broad daylight, 12 o'clock in the daytime. I'm going through a lot of documents in this garage. See, I keep all the documents.
I might be right here.
You never know when you need them. Especially the release forms. See, the difference is, I used to, let me just say this, right? If there was anybody hurt or anybody violated or anybody treated any type of way, or by anybody in any of them situations, you know, that shit go to court and it comes out. And if your ass did something wrong, then your ass need to go to jail. Right? I'm a firm believer of that because, you know, everybody got daughters. Ain't nobody want nobody violating their daughter. But at the same time, we have to understand that there's some trifling people out here. There's some people out here that are trying to get over it. I've had many people, right? I've had people try to get over on me. I've had people say, oh, Luke hit me in the head with a bottle. Luke hit me and beat me up. This Luke baby. Luke did this. But see, I was a smart dude. That's why when y'all see the Freaknik and all that, and y'all see all this footage, and you'll probably see Galveston, and you'll see Daytona Beach. I filmed everything. They tried to jam me up in South Carolina. The woman then went on stage and did some wild shit. And then all her friends started talking about she did some wild shit. Then she go to the law talking about, oh, Luke did this to me. And then I had a release form. The police called me up and said, yo. Mind you, I never do nothing. I always stand to the side. Yo, I have a lady that's filing a complaint. And I say, I got a release form of the individuals who signed the release to get on stage and dance with the girls. Here is her name on this list. Bam. Yeah. Matter of fact, and I got video. So don't come to me with that shit. And see, that's the thing. When you're an artist, you're a target. Now, I'm not going to say some of these artists don't do wild shit. They do some wild shit. Trust me. You know, and I know when the wild shit get ready to happen, and I leave. But that's why I ain't in that in crowd. What up, Jeff? I'm not in that in crowd. I leave. I'm out of there. I'm gone. See you later, alligator. You know, when the wild shit, the party get good, and, early on, everybody had a guest and everything, party get good, but then there's a time that you need to leave the party. There's a time that everybody needs to leave the party because ain't nothing good finna happen good afterwards. People gonna, start doing their little thing. They little wild shit. And so you kind of get the vibes. You know who's known for doing wild shit. Us in the industry, we know who's known for doing wild shit. So when you see that dude in the party or that girl in the party, you be like, okay, man, it's time for me to go. Them damn red flags go to coming up. Okay, it's time for me to go. Hey, look, I'm going with the white folks, with the sponsors and shit. And so again, the way they, listen, man. I look at my man Diddy. I like Diddy. I know Diddy from when he was with Andre. Know his whole history, doing parties. Have a lot of bad things been around him? Yes. But he's really a good guy. From what I know. I don't know what people do in the dark. But I know him as the guy that I meet, the guy that I've talked to on several occasions. He's a genuinely good, respectable guy. You know what I'm saying? He's really he's real sensitive also. He ain't the big tough guy. I can name you some big tough guys in the industry. They tough guys, but they really ain't tough neither. Half of these dudes be claiming that they're tough. Them dudes, man, they done went to college and shit, got degrees and all that. They just walk around trying to act like somebody that they heard about in the hood. And Diddy is not that tough guy. I remember doing a peep show and it was a guy that came in while y'all see the peep show where I was interviewing Jay-Z and the girls were sitting there. At that same shoot, it was a guy that came in and made some comments about Diddy, and Jay-Z told him, call up Big and say, Big, man, this dude's saying some wild shit. And I'm sitting there in amazement, and this dude's saying some wild shit about Puff. And then I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Said he went to school with him, and I'm like in amazement too. I'm interviewing Buddy. I don't know why the producers had me interview this dude. And so, you know, the Puff called me and said, hey, man, please don't air that shit. And called up BET, who owned the show, and said, please don't air that shit. This man lying, this man. And so eventually we didn't air it. We didn't air it. Somewhere in a can in the vault, because, you know, dude had a bone to pick. You know, and that's how it used to be. You know, when we always looked out for each other. If somebody said some wild shit, or if somebody saw somebody.
Let me pause this for a second, man. All it sounds like is Luke goddamn me trying to tell Diddy, please don't tell that I don't visit your house and ran up in none of them young hoes up there. Allegedly. I'm just telling you what it sounds to me like a motherfucker, like we're the friends and shit, motherfucker. Ain't no telling how many people, Ursha, how many people don't be in out there and having sex with these alleged underage girls or sex trafficking ring that he allegedly supposed to have going on right now. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. And Luke, they was coming to show it to you. You didn't have to take it. So I don't know what you out there clean out your garage unless you got some files or your own alleged sexual traffic accusations going on. I'm just saying, man. Like some of this shit, we gotta make sense, man. If I'm one of Diddy friends, and I know hell, if 50 Cent know and Kanye know, I'm pretty sure everybody know what type of wild boy Diddy is, man. I'm pretty sure that Diddy get down and show his ass. Diddy might don't whoop the hoe in front of them, allegedly. Let's be honest. See, I'm here to make it make sense, and sometimes I'm Joe Jackson, I'll beat your sons. And if y'all ain't hit that like button, man, hit that goddamn like button, man. That shit free, man. Don't be a hater, man. Donate to the cash out, man. Where my super chat at in this bitch, man? Hit me with a $2, $5 super chat. Show me some motherfucking love. We at work, goddamn me. What's going on here? I'm so tired of broken love. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck y'all. But straight to it. I'm just saying, let's get back to this video.
Doing some wild shit, then we would be like, yo, man, hey, man, don't y'all chill and shit like that. You know, there have been many, many times, you know, it's everybody trying to come up. Where people go and they come to these parties and they be trying to get chose. But you got to be smart enough. You know, knock on wood. I don't even have to knock on wood. You know, I'm the fucking wild and crazy dude in my heydays. Mr., you know, Luke with the wild parties, wild yacht parties, all this shit they doing right now on the yachts and all that. But the people around you have to be professional enough to make sure that they got to protect you. They got to protect the situation. Because you can have a grown-ass person sit, you can have a little, some young-ass person in the room where they don't need to be in there. So the people around you, all these people, they so busy, especially fucking bodyguards, they so busy worrying about a dude where, hey, look here, they need to be checking ID and shit. And dudes around me was like that. We had parties and shit. It became, no, man, hey, look here. You better check some ID. Your job is to check ID. Don't let nobody up in this party that, you know, don't belong up in here. that's, you know, and these dudes, you know, they have a lot more resources. And so if there was some shit going on, you know, at some of these places, you know, all this shit going on, man, with this man, I have a problem with them people putting the guns on the man kids.
Hell,
You know,
what?
you putting guns on the kids, handcuffing the kids, you traumatize them kids. I don't
Traumatizing them kids. They daddy and them fucking the same hoes. What are you talking about? They're in training. They're next up. They're not slow to what's going on in their daddy house. Just imagine this to the fellas and shit. Your daddy being a famous guy, man, and your daddy ain't at home and you at house, he got hoes laying around there. Any hoe that your daddy fucking, you obligated to get some head and some pussy from too. Just think about that. Not because they want to, because they know if they don't, they might die, allegedly. I'm just saying, damn it. I'm just trying to make it make sense. Let's get back
know
to
of
it.
any white people that have been accused of something. You ain't even accused a man of nothing. He ain't even been accused of nothing. And you roll up in their crib with all the guns and you dragging the kids out. I just feel sorry for the kids to be involved in this, that you treating people, kids like that. Like this man, some notorious gangster, he Noriega or some shit like that. This man's not Noriega. This guy's not a tough guy at all. Diddy is not a tough guy. He ain't what they build him up to be, like he's some kind of fucking notorious gangsters. He ain't even got gangsters around him. He's genuinely a real nice and sensitive guy. And when he called us up by the man making the statements, he was like, man, come on. You know, the dude is a nice, respectful, sensitive guy. Now, I know some bad guys that you need to roll up in their house because they will shoot your ass with tanks and all that. I know some dudes that you need to do that with. But that dude ain't, that guy's not the one. You call his lawyer up and say, lawyer, tell the lawyer, this is how the shit work. You call the lawyer up, hey man, we got a warrant to search the house. Or if you feel like you're going to call the lawyer up and give him the heads up, then you just, because the lawyer going to then feel like,
I see why niggas get away with crime so easy in Florida. Call a lawyer. Why am I gonna give the lawyer a heads up that I'm finna bust their client house? Make it make sense. And the laws, Luke, I don't know what world you live in, but the laws come whenever the fuck they want to come, bro. It don't matter what, if it's night, morning, midnight, day. Whenever the time the best, they feel like element of surprise, they come. Luke looked like absolutely dumb up here vouching for Diddy. Y'all hit that like button, come in. His theory ain't theorying. Luke theory ain't theory. You sound like a nigga who don't spend a lot of time at Diddy's house and try to make sure that Diddy don't throw you up under the bus. I'm just saying, Luke, Uncle Luke, that's what you sound like. Like you a nigga who don't even have to, hoes ran and did this for you because it was you. You didn't have to take no coup pap and lock a bitch up or make her smuggle anything. She did it because it was you. I'm just saying, man. Make it make sense. Let go.
if you call a lawyer, you feel like you're going to fuck with some evidence, you want to do a surprise attack, they do that shit early in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning when everybody there. We have paperwork saying we need to come up in this motherfucker and get all this evidence. And so we got to come surprise your ass. That's what you do. You know, and then now you then whether press charges or not because of the evidence that you got. Them people need to have been doing a press conference. I was waiting for the press conference. Why y'all just ran up in a man's house like the Gestapo in the United States of America? You need to tell the public what the fuck just happened and why you just did that. But
what the fuck do the law enforcement got to tell what they ran up in Puffy's house for? It's paperwork. It's an affidavit full of information of what's going on in Diddy's world and what he's alleged of doing. I tell y'all again, when Keith D got locked up for Tupac murder, and then nobody run to his safety or to his help, a lot of shit started shaking up for Puffy. I'm just saying. Don't keep Keith D up out of it. Keith D might be coming home on this. This shit bigger than Keith D. He trying to tell y'all about Puffy 50, trying to tell you everybody trying to dry snitch on him. Man, make sure y'all smashing that like button that's free. Don't come in here hating. I'm just saying, let's finish the video because we got more Puffy shit to talk about.
Unfortunately, I mean, shit. They rolled up in Donald Trump's house and they said, we were looking for them documents that you stole. And they went up in there and got the motherfucking documents. You know, they had a press conference after with the general, the attorney general. Hey, look, we rolled up in the house because he had some documents that he took after being president, some sensitive documents, and we rolled up in his shit and we got the documents. That's how that worked. And you told the public why you did that. You know, we live in the United States of America, not a communist country. In a communist country, they roll up in people's shit and take people's kids and drag them out in the streets and shit like that. Why are we living like a communist country right now? That's the problem I got. If the man did something wrong, you're trying to go up in there and get some shit, take your ass up in there like they normally do, 4 o'clock in the morning, and go up in there, you know, because you don't want nobody to throw no evidence away. And if you find something.
This nigga Luke is killing me with this go in the house at 4 o'clock in the morning like it got to be a certain time. Like, maybe I'm just a regular nigga in a lower class, like broke nigga or something, man. Because anytime I was in a trap in a log camp, I didn't get no warning, whether I had a lawyer or not. You know what the sign was that shit was going on? I was making too much goddamn money. Ain't no laws coming through here or passing by the spot. That was the motherfucking sign for me. But you can't tell anyone like Diddy that's been getting away with this like the R. Kellys. That's why they continue abusing women, young underage women, and doing the things that they're doing because they've been doing it for decades and decades and getting away with the shit, man. I'm just saying. Let's go.
And then when you do that and you got the media and everybody all on this shit, then you got to come out there and have a little press conference and say, yo, we rolled up in the man's house and we were looking for evidence and of this right here. There's been a whole bunch of allegations and shit like that. And so we felt obligated to go up in here. You know, we have a lot of letters from people who said they were violated in this many ways. And so that gave us probable cause, went to a judge, whatever his name, he signed the paperwork. The judge, because it take a judge in order for you to do a search and seizure. The judge signed the paperwork. We had probable cause to go in there, and this is what the fuck we was in there doing. We ain't gonna tell y'all what we were looking for, but there's an ongoing investigation. Bam. All this fucking grandstanding. So if you did something wrong, it comes out. I'm not condoning nobody doing nothing with no underage people or whatever the fuck it is, or breaking any law. But again, you know, you know, I don't like kids being thrown down on the ground and shit like that. You know, if you're gonna search some shit down, you search some shit down. If you're going up in there for some cell phones, you need to locate the guy too, because you need his cell phone too. You going there for some cell phone? You need to come on up with all kind of evidence. You need the videotapes out there ceiling and shit. Showing people came in the house. But again, that's the world we live in. It's not a problem. I just hope that the truth come out in whatever shape, form, or fashion it is. That the truth come out of this situation, and for whatever it is. If somebody did something wrong, they need to go to fucking jail. And if somebody didn't do something wrong, then they need to say they didn't do nothing wrong. But we already know this it's rough out here. It's rough out here. It's rough out here for a brother. It's a lot of things going on around here.
Let me stop that video right there, man. Because Uncle Luke like real weird acting, man. Uncle Luke, even you innocent, ain't never been in a Puffy house. Or Puffy got a lot of info on you. You think if all that is going on in that house, man, having Puffy dated one of his son's girlfriends or something, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a jungle in the Puffy house, in the Combs house. I'm just saying, not only does he have Uncle Luke chiming in, man, there's other allegations, yeah. There's other allegations out there, man. Wrong person. Young Miami. Let's check this article out right here. According to the article, Young Miami named as pink cocaine mule in Diddy sexual assault lawsuit. What the fuck? According to court documents obtained by Hip Hop DS, the City Girls rapper allegedly procured pink cocaine, which is a mix of ecstasy and cocaine, for the New York City's native parties. He further claims that the rapper real name Carissa Brownlee and 50 Cent's baby mama Daphne Joy was among the many women Diddy had on his payroll as sex workers, man. Now, let me just stop right here because this is hilarious to me. Because this is where it get good at, man. So, not only Diddy got underage women, now we see why 50 Cent hates on him so much, man. You feel what I'm saying? Now, because Young Miami, like, I don't know, I don't believe this shit, but I don't believe Young Miami is not a mule, or I don't know if she trafficking or what she doing, but I believe truly there ain't no nigga sexually assaulting Young Miami. But the fact, 50 Cent's baby mama? What? Say, where my what man at? What? I'm just saying, 50 Cent's baby mama is a sex worker. Like, let's make this shit make sense now, man. Hold up. And if y'all ain't hit my like button, man, it's a thumbs up for y'all goofy ass motherfuckers out there who don't know that's hating on me. Hit the like button, man. It's 90 people here. I should have 90 or some likes or somewhere close to 80 or 75, man. Hit the cash out, super chat me. Show me some motherfucking love. Salute to you, Gang Gang Parker.
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Okay.
I'm echoing in your back, though.
Okay, I need to change out. Hold on. Well, let me drop down and come back.
Okay. I'm just saying, this is hilarious. Let's get back to this article before Mr. Parker get back. Plaintiff and Combs Rico Enterprise were rehearsing for something in the Waters Festival in Virginia. The court filing read, Plaintiff John personally witnessed Mr. Combs do a few lines of coke in the dressing room. Defendant Sean Combs wanted Tucci, but Brenda forgot it, so defendant Christina Caron called Young Miami, who then brought it on a private jet from Miami. Defendant Sean Combs bragged about having several women on his monthly on his monthly list. According to Plaintiff Jones, the woman who receives these payments are Carissa Romika Brownlee, aka Young Miami, Jada Ramy, aka Jade, and Daphne Joy Cavinas Norez, aka Daphne Joy, who were paid monthly fees to work as Mr. Cone's sex workers, man. What the fuck? I see you back there, sis.
Hold on
Salute
a
to the
minute.
member game, man. Salute to the member game. So 50 got, come on, man. 50 baby mama. This bad on 50 right here, y'all. Man, let me just talk about you for a second, man. It's bad on you, 50, because your baby mama out here working for Diddy, man.
Okay, third time with the
Trafficking
charm.
drugs and selling pussy and everything. You good.
So
What you think about all this, Miss Parker?
let me start with the most recent lawsuit with the young man.
Mm-hmm.
People are so ignorant; they don't think of certain things. Like I've been hearing everybody, male and female, talking about, oh, it's a money grab and he out for money. Yeah, of course he's out for money. Duh. But they're saying all these accusations. Here's the thing. We're talking about Sean Combs. If he would have presented a case to a lawyer, telling that lawyer, I did music with this man, he took my publishing and he didn't pay me what I was allotted to be paid, they're going to dismiss the case because they know that they don't have no tangible evidence to bring before the court to say, well, that's enough evidence for us to prove that he owes you money and he'll pay you. Puffy would have never settled. If that was the case, why wouldn't he have settled with the rest of his artists? The rest of his artists had complained about losing their publishing and their music rights. So if you
Yeah.
look at the track record of the man, if he hasn't paid anybody else, how the fuck or why would you think that he's gonna pay this young man ride? So he was smart about it. He was like, I'm going to get all of this information that I've generated, all these recordings, all of this film footage, and I'm gonna go after him and his label and his production. But the point of it is for money. It just so happens that the man did such salacious shit. He can prove that in court. But that's just like Cassie. Cassie went after him as an employee. She didn't go after him as a girlfriend because it just wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't, these lawyers be looking for different angles. So everybody like, what's after money? Yeah, it's money. The man worked on the man's project for 2 years. I would go after him too if he only offered me $29,000. And then everything else that he said he was going to offer, he fell back on. So it's like some people, y'all got to think sometime before you spew and say something. Like Slim Thug, I love Slim Thug, but every time he gets on social media and go live, it's like you look so good to me and I love your music, but you turn me off when you open your mouth. And I feel like if I feel that way, and I'm a big time fan. I'm like, I can imagine several other women feel that way because you side with these men and you don't know what the situation is. And that's dangerous as an artist because you could lose a fan base behind that because his fan base is predominantly women. Same thing here with Luke. Luke act like just last year about this, about November, October, his name wasn't brought up in no shit with Puffy. His Aaron Hall
Yeah.
baby mama brought him up. She was doing
Yeah.
shit for him when she was a minor. He talking about, oh, they all signed a contract. Even if she signed a contract and lied about her age, she just said she was a minor. She was 16 when she got pregnant by Aaron Hall. So her doing dancing for you and videos and all that shit means she was a minor.
Mm.
So yeah, I think Luke trying to clear his name. He trying to clear his name, also make Puffy look good. But you knew you heard some of this shit. That nigga been living in Miami. You heard about them wild ass parties.
Yeah, he was there. There's no way he was there.
And if he
There's
wasn't
no,
there, he knew people that were there. If he wasn't there, he knew people that
but
were there.
it's like the Aaron Hall shit. I think Aaron Hall opened the door to help this case out more when he was on Vlad talking about how Puffy was watching them fuck hoes and this and that, and all of a sudden that's in the affidavit is a girl coming too talking about she was forced to have sex with Aaron Hall in front of him. Do you feel like Aaron Hall talked a lot and he is him and Keep It Deep part of Puffy like the envelope being pushed forward?
Um, Aaron, nowadays you got to watch what you say on social media platforms. Everything's in a cloud. Everything can be found. Aaron did that interview years ago. He probably never figured it would smack him in the face and it would be backlash come back on him years down the line and possibly use as evidence for what he said. Because you mentioned a lot of people's names that be in the room while this man is having intercourse. So
Mhm.
they could weaponize that against you. Um, so that don't look favorable to him. Who was the other person you asked me about?
That's the only
Oh, Keefe
person I
D.
asked you about. Yeah, keep it in.
Keefe D. Um, right now, I just don't feel that all of this is going
All
on
this shit that
intertwines
start,
with
all this
that.
shit, but all this shit that start hitting the fan is the Keefe D got locked up and people start saying Puffy
But
was
that
going
was
to
but
jail.
that was social media drawing those accusations. What hit the fan was when he went after that liquor company. That's when shit
Mhm.
hit the fan. When he tried to sue that liquor company, that's when all this stuff imploded. It was us on the social media streets talking about Keefe D. You didn't see too many networks talking about that. But when he sued that liquor company, that shit was on national news. It was not only on social media, it was through a lot of different news channels. So I think that's what magnified his situation because they like, oh, you trying to say, in which the liquor company has been known for being racist, but you to out blatantly say it after you've made millions, damn near billions off of their liquor, and all you contributed was $1,000 or $2,000 to start up the liquor, and they're using you as an ambassador face for the liquor. They like, no, you ain't finna get away with suing. So when you're dealing with high power people like they are, think they're over in London, it's no telling who all they know. And as a nigga in a high position, best believe they keep an arsenal. They keep a bunch of information on you. Everybody act like,
Mhm.
oh well, why didn't Cassie say this? They been knowing this shit. These higher power individuals, they probably been done recorded this shit and had it in their arsenal. People think that she went
Yeah.
to somebody. No, I think they came to her.
Hey,
I
they trained them. They trained them. They started in the beginning. They trained them to know this and like this and that.
so I think they came to her. Everybody's saying, well, why did she go to a lawyer? The thing about that's why I said we don't think. Puffy is very powerful. She would have went to a lawyer, everybody would have shut her down because
Yeah.
they're looking see Sean Combs. She couldn't get a lawyer. She could her money ain't that long. So come on, y'all, think
Mhm.
about it. Her money ain't that long. That means somebody had presented they presented the option to her and told her, we have a solid case. You give us more information and we already generated information. Yes. So sometimes we jump on here on social media. And sometimes it's just y'all just don't, not you, but people just don't think or they just want to be the first to bring out information and the information, it ain't no common sense to it. It's like, how's she gonna get a lawyer? She didn't go out shopping for no lawyer. Her and that fine guy, they probably gotta live a decent life, but their money ain't long like Puffy. Somebody had to come to them and tell them, look, we'll promise you security, we'll isolate you and your family, and we guarantee that we're gonna get some type of residual for your participation in trying to go after him.
So how do you feel? Well, I know how you feel about it, but do you think like they got solid evidence on Puffy so far? And who is this
It's like
ride
the
dude? Who is the ride dude? The white boy.
who's the white guy?
Yeah, the ride. A Rob or Rod.
Rod is the one suing him. That's the black gentleman. But
Okay.
here's the thing. Everything that he's saying in this case docket, it's slowly unfolding before our eyes. He mentioned that there's always a white guy with Puffy on the red carpet. If you look, he always has a knapsack on him and it's filled with drugs. So someone went back and found footage of him walking the red carpet and the white dude next to him. And the dude had his jacket buttoned, but it accidentally came unbuttoned. And you saw that knapsack in front of him. And Puffy tried to close his jacket up. He tried to help him close up the jacket because it's alleged he has drugs. Okay, well, when dude got off the plane yesterday, Guess what they found on dude? They found drugs
Drugs.
on him. Same
It
guy.
was he on.
So
It was he on his way. It was he on his way to see Puffy.
he was with him. They apprehended him when he was with
Oh,
Puffy. They apprehended him.
oh.
The white guy, they
So
apprehended with him. So it's like
yeah.
everything that's in this man's playbook as far as going after Puffy is just unfolding every day. Like he said about Carisha being one of the people that, are alleged trafficking with him. It comes out. As a guy did an interview back in Miami years ago, he said he was a sex worker. He mentioned that Khaled gay. He mentioned like 3 or 4 rappers is gay. He said that Puffy transports drugs on his plane. That FBI agent tried to exclude him saying that. He tried to ignore that man said that. Like, okay, we're not talking about Puffy. But it's coming to be in fruition. He do traffic drugs on the plane. They might be his drugs, but you trafficking drugs on the plane. The man said that. So it's I don't know what
So
will be
it's
the outcome,
so
but
Puffy like and like with one of the allegations with him and Aaron Hall, man. Aaron Hall met a chick somewhere, and then Puffy, he called Puffy to show that he know Puffy, and Puffy, I guess he flew him in or wherever to his house or wherever, and they both allegedly fucked or whatever it was, which went back to the story uh uh of uh of him being on the interview saying that Puffy watched him knock bitches down and this and that. What do you think? Do they got a strong case on him with this sex trafficking thing and all that?
I don't know about the sex trafficking. I don't know. But will that young man get paid? Absolutely. He'll get paid. Um, but Mike, let me address something. You said that lawyers will work for free. No lawyer works for free. I'm gonna tell you how they end up getting paid. And not only that, someone going after a high profile artist like Puffy, they're guaranteed to get their percentage off the top. A lawyer says they do pro bono. That means if you don't win your case, you don't get paid, referring to the lawyer. But all of the accessories and all of the resources that they use for the case, you have to pay for. So every staple they use, every piece of paper they use, every time they go to the post office, every stamp they use, you owe them. So you'll walk away with a bill. The lawyer's going to get paid. They just might not get a residual from the case winning the case, but they're going to get paid some type of way, fashion, or form. Now, do I think the sex trafficking will stick? We all say no, but we all thought R. Kelly's wouldn't either. Now, didn't we? I
Yeah.
didn't think R. Kelly's would.
Well, I don't know how. I definitely did. Goddamn. I just my only thing with
I
R.
didn't say
Kelly
he.
was I
I
felt like
didn't say. Look. I didn't say I didn't think he was guilty. I didn't say
nah.
that.
I knew that nigga
I
was
just
going to
didn't think
jail.
they would stick.
Knew it. Man, once a nigga record something like we seen after that first VHS, nigga, that nigga, if he got tapes, that nigga got tapes, nigga. That nigga gonna always be that nigga, man. Shit. He got a history of it. Hell yeah, I believe
But
he
if in
going to jail and get
2008
convicted.
if 2008 his record label was able to get high-powered attorneys to get the case dismissed, make it seem like that's his brother on the tapes, although I know damn good and well it was him on the tape. Get his
Yeah.
brother on the tapes. Then there, a couple of them tapes they were adults. About 1 or 2 of them were minors. So you
That
knew
one
they
he
were
kept
minors.
pissing on was a model. That one he kept pissing
See
on was
that one,
definitely
that
with
ain't
them
the
little
one.
titty bitty, the
No,
sparkle
that's not
nieces
the
or
one
whatever
I
that.
saw. No, the one I saw,
Yeah.
she was grown and she did come out and she did say it was her and she was grown, but she never did say it was R. Kelly. She made the acknowledgement that it was her.
It was all a
Um,
lie.
so I'm not.
Sparker came and straightened that shit. Trust me,
You said what?
I might still got the VHS tape somewhere.
So I don't know. Like I said, it's hard to say. It's hard to now. Is he gonna come out shelling a lot of money out? Absolutely. Is his credibility
Man,
damaged? Absolutely.
let me say this, Miss Parker. Like with Uncle Luke coming out and with a theory and sound like he defending like motherfuckers doing just like when T.I. and Tiny had their situation going on. Like Luke might have should have followed suit, man. And what they always say, hit dogs always holler. It was like a hit dog hollering and just coming like Diddy, please keep my name up out of that. Nigga, you keep on, man. I took it as a hit and miss cleaning out the garage. Right? What you clean out in the garage? Know what I'm saying? What you clean? Why you doing on live? Why you keep letting us know that you cleaning out the garage? Goddamn me. I'm just
You know,
saying.
I go back to because I go back to the early '90s. Do you remember when Luke and what was this group called?
Two Live Crew? Nah, it wasn't. No, was it
Two
Two
Live
Live
Crew.
Crew?
Yeah, no, it was Two
Yeah,
Live Crew
yeah,
when they went before the Supreme Court about justice, Second Amendment, freedom of speech, and he won that case.
yeah,
You put a
yeah.
target on your back from that point on. So you knowing Puffy, I feel like you're apprehensive because you know you had a case with the Supreme Court. I think you always are gonna feel like I need to watch my tracks and who I fuck with.
Mm. And I don't know, man. I just think Diddy like shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get tired of shit, bro. And this ain't nothing small, sis. Like for real. Like the allegations, like and more girls are coming out, man. And if they can find any scrape of evidence, usually people with a habit like this or a reputation of these things that they've been accused of, they keep evidence, man. And I'm pretty sure that it was something illegal or something, man. It had to be something said that was in that motherfucking me house, man, that make them people rush there, man. Somebody had to tell them they were recorded or something like that. Like it had to be some evidence they want in there to bury him. Cause that was a hurry up and let's lock this nigga up. We got you, nigga. The element of surprise. I
And
got you, nigga.
but they didn't lock him up. He out here free. But one thing I want to say, Luke, you putting 20 on 10 because those kids were not manhandled. They were apprehended, cuffed, and brought outside. Once they situated, de-escalated the situation, they uncuffed them kids and they were free to go. But you can't leave them in there. They of course they detain them. They gotta sit outside, be in Homeland Security. And this is another thing. People are like, well, they didn't have to handcuff them. Different degrees of law enforcement do different things. Local police might not have handcuffed them, but this is Homeland Security. Homeland Security, security. It says it in their statement of who they are. They do things different.
Yeah.
You know, and the lawyer knew that they was coming, but they're not going to tell you when. The lawyer going to tell them, you know, the federal department going to probably tell them, look, your client is under investigation and we're going to
Where,
interrogate
where,
his home.
where, where in the goddamn world do y'all stay that goddamn it, the laws tell
Because
the
we're
lawyers that
not,
they coming?
because you have to understand we are not on their financial level. They told Donald Trump when they was coming. They know that. They get the heads up, you need to go turn yourself in because you finna get a warrant. They have money. You got to realize they need a heads up because so many people are investors in their different
I ain't never
companies.
heard the
These
law
companies,
calling up.
yes,
I ain't never
yes,
heard
they
a law
do.
enforcement
Because you
calling
got
nobody and tell them they
but
coming.
okay, we're small. No, we're small people. These are billionaires. Do you not know how many people are invested in Puffy? His lawyer got to get a hold of these people and be like, look, John got to go down here. They're talking about interrogating him. We need to sit down. This man is invested in too many companies. Too many people got money either with him or behind him. Yeah, they're gonna talk. They're gonna call a lawyer. They just not gonna know when he coming. But yeah, they're gonna get a lawyer a heads up. They gave OJ the heads up. Robert Kardashian knew that they was finna come pick him up. They called him. They told him. And that's why he was able to get shit out of that house. They said Robert Kardashian walked out the house with a you know how you put a suit in a bag, those hanging suits?
Yeah.
They put him in they saw him walking out with that hanging suit, and to this day people suspect that might have been bloody clothes in that bag. But he was able to get over there because he knew the police was coming at any time. He didn't know when, but they were coming. He went over there and got that bag. See, we are not privy to those. We're not privy to those privileges. We don't have the money. They have the money. They pay for their law enforcement. They control the
But
narrative. So
it had to be something legitimate that was able to get them a warrant to get in there. Like something was told legitimate. Somebody using somebody inside, man, told them something
all them civil
legitimate, man,
cases,
for them to
yeah,
put that.
all them
Yeah.
civil cases, and I'm sure that there's one bad seed that is walking around him, but all them civil cases building up, just like with R. Kelly. just like with Bill Cosby. And there's one bad seed around him. And when you go against the grain, they're always gonna come back and get you. Alleged Bill Cosby was trying to have his own broadcasting company. R. Kelly was having issues with Sony. He wanted his own independence. Sony owed him a lot of money for a bunch of publishing rights. This man went and tried to sue a major liquor company. They'll give you privilege and they'll give you um high class esteem, like you're prestigious, but you still a nigga and you gotta know your place.
For shit show. No, that's for shit show. Well, man, Miss Parker, I'm breaking this down in segments. It's different part. It's so much shit in here that we ain't talked about, man. That's like just I ain't even went through the affidavit clear. I'm just talking about certain shit and this and that, man. Do you believe 50 Cent's baby mama was a sex mule for 50? I mean for Diddy?
She was over there. Why would you be over there and you got a high profile baby daddy? It ain't no way in hell I would have been over there. So I mean, I don't get that. Is Puffy just paying? I mean, is 50 just taking care of his child and that's it? Because to me, 50 paying you child support, that's good enough money to go and make you an investment into a business. But apparently
Yeah.
she was ratchet and she wanted to be in the limelight and she likes this lifestyle. Sometimes you gotta
Mm-hmm.
understand some people like that lifestyle just like everybody on top of Carisha. Carisha knew what she got into. She apparently liked that lifestyle. You know what it is. So it's the same thing with 50 baby mama. She liked the lifestyle. Everybody talking about, yeah, I see why 50 was dragging Puffy long before he had that baby with that woman. He been dragging that nigga. Since Chris Lighty got married, he been dragging him. So, everybody want to find a reason for him to do what he does. He does what he does because he don't fuck with the dude. Now, your baby mama over there, you might feel some type of way, but long before feeling some type of way, you already felt some type of way about him.
Yeah, maybe because he was allegedly raping underage women.
I think it's
I'm
because he
just
said he
saying.
hit on him at Chris Lighty wedding. That's when he told him he wanted to take him shopping. And the
He
rumor
probably
mill,
hit them.
the rumor, yeah, and the rumor mill probably was already spinning when 50 got into the industry that he liked little boys. Personally, to me, I think Puffy got turned out in high school. I think he might have got raped in high school. He went to an all boys school
Alleged.
and he was very, yeah, alleged. Okay. In my opinion, we'll say my opinion. He went to an all boys Catholic white school. Um, he was an awkward little black boy. They probably taunted him. And you know how white people do, because now he says this horseplay. That's what crackers say. That's what white people say. No pun intended. But white people say, oh, it's horseplay. We don't say that. So to me, that makes me think back when you was in this private school in Mount Vernon, did you get sexually assaulted and either you liked it or you're mentally traumatized by it and so you do it to other people?
Shit show. I
I'm
don't
just
know, man. We
saying.
gotta keep Miss Paul, we gonna keep a close eye on it, man. This many segments on this shit that we gonna stay in touch, man. We gonna come out with more, man. I'm gonna take my time and walk down on this one right here, man. Anything you wanna say in closing, man?
No, I'm good.
I
Salute
appreciate
to
you,
you.
sis. Love you, man. Appreciate you coming up here
Love you too.
dialoguing, man. Very information, man. For shit show.
Yep.
Man, salute to everybody in the chat, man. If y'all ain't hit that like button, hit that like button, man. Don't be a hater your whole life. And always remember, thinking cultivate the mind, opening up new roads to highways across the world. Without thought, you can't never accomplish anything or become anyone in life, man. And we motherfucking me is out of here, man.
I gotta keep on.
You gotta keep on.
They gotta keep on.
We gotta keep on.
All night, Rick Flair.
Walking through the valley of the shadow of death.
All the kings and queens gone, ain't no royalty left. Pledge allegiance to the flag, spilling blood on our white tee. It's Black Lives Matter while we still ain't free. They say the devil walked the earth just to kill and destroy. You gotta think about your actions, man. Life ain't a toy. Just count your blessings, they gon' hate it. Gotta watch out for the snakes, they only come around just to eat off your plate. They say the dope gang crazy, rap gang tripping, rappers dying every day. Say them ops call them slipping, campaigning for elections till niggas feel disrespected. Niggas checking deposits that leave them leaked up injected. Look at the money, ain't it funny? You can't take that shit with your clothes casket at the funeral. Face on the picture, we know you watching, see you looking. Niggas stay in the bushes, won't you make it make sense? My niggas keep on, keep on.